Hey you two. On today's episode of Yapping with Jose, we back outside. It is 8 p.m. Apologies for the wind, but I'm having. Ooh, okay, the wind might be a little bit bad. Never mind. Let's go back inside. So I'm going to walk and talk though. Anyway, today was not a terrible day, but it wasn't great either. Started off the day pretty strong. Got a lot of the work that I needed to. Got that done. But I realized I have been sending. Okay, the lighting is terrible. Give me a second. You told me that she wasn't a freak. But I just don't believe you. Ooh. This is not very stable. Okay, that will have to do. Anyway, so today, my bad. I need to close the blinds. Anyway, as I was saying, today was a more productive day to start the day, at least. Yeah, the start of the day was a lot more productive than some of my other days. But I did realize I've been sending about 60 DMs an hour on a page, which is no good apparently. So I need to figure out how to boost my account reputation on Instagram. I'm not sure if it takes a week, 2 weeks, but even then I still need to be sending DMs, so I'm not sure. Anyway, so that was the first thing. Then around the middle of the day, I had a bit of a small crisis. I wouldn't even say crisis, but I'm approaching about 1,000 contacts. So 1,000 people DM'd. Might be a little bit more. Yeah, about 1,000. We'll just keep it at that. And I've booked 0 calls. Now I understand things like this take time, but I have enough data to make a switch. I wouldn't obviously change my script, change the way I'm sending DMs without enough data. So I feel like 1,000 is a point where I can change what I'm doing. But with that, I'm struggling to find something else that I can sustain. So my current framework is quite simple. It's initial message, 2 days worth of follow-up, and then leave it there. The follow-up are normally GIFs or funny images, so it's low pressure. But I know there's a lot of things I can change. I think I'm going to trial out a immediate video. So it's gonna be a native VSL, so not high quality. I was currently sending those out, but we're gonna put that at the start. Probably keep the 2 GIF follow-up, and then I'd have to decrease the amount of DMs I'm sending per account to about 10, so I can send. Honestly, I can keep it at 20, but then I need to respond, and follow up, and send DMs in 3 completely different hours. So about 20 DMs takes me 15 minutes with a little bit of personalization. Because I'm outreaching to agencies, it's more just the first name of the founder, which I'm not sure is enough personalization as well. So that's also been on my mind. So I need to find a way to personalize the first message, but now with the video, it's going to be hard to do that at scale. So I might just send a message and a video. So my current thinking is native VSL as my first message, but that might not get as many opens as I need. And then there was also just random comment, story reply to get people to respond to my DM first before I send them a native VSL or before I pitch. And that might work, but I haven't found any consistent openers because I'm trying to do this at a much higher scale. Now, I only have 3 accounts that I have access. There's only 3 accounts I have access to at the moment. So that's a little bit tricky. But I do need to figure out a way to, firstly, I need to figure out a new DM framework. Then I need to figure out, I'm only going to change components of it. So if I'm changing the first message, I'm going to change the first message. If I'm changing, I'm going to keep doing 2-day follow-ups because currently I'm at about a 1%, 2% reply rate. So with that, every 1,000, I'm supposed to be booking 1 or 2 calls, which currently is not the case. So obviously something is wrong. I'm not getting all the way through my system. But with that 2% reply rates, about half of that is from a first follow-up or a second follow-up, or yeah. So that's one thing I need to figure out. I'm not sure if I'll figure it out tonight or figure it out tomorrow, but that is definitely on my to-do list. Then I also got hired as a social media manager, and I have absolutely no clue what that means. I say I do, but I really don't. I just trusted myself to be able to figure it out as I go. Like, I've outreached to so many different social media accounts. I've watched so many how to grow on social media content. But yeah, I guess that's my in-field experience. Then another thing that was on my mind is, since I'm outreaching to agencies and my entire offer is based around helping agencies scale by systemizing delivery, onboarding, retention, and clarifying team roles and responsibilities, I was thinking, why not just go shadow an agency owner? But with that, of course, you need to find one, you need to. So I did a little bit of research, nothing too crazy, but I just went on Google, I searched agencies near me, found a couple. So I'll be sending emails out tomorrow, hopefully. And then if I do not get any positive responses from those emails, I'll probably just go door knocking, try to get the ball rolling. All of this while I'm going to uni in about a week's time. And my uni schedule is quite hectic. So yeah, busy life just kills the need for any motivation then. That's my current thinking. Do this for about 4 years, put myself through the ringer, and then hopefully I come out on the other side. 1, a better man. 2, a God-fearing man. 3, more disciplined. 4, a lot of experience. And 5, with hopefully some quantifiable results or something I can have to my name. So those are the things on my mind today. Oh, positives from the day. I actually woke up before 8 a.m. partly because I had to go somewhere, but I did wake up before 8 a.m., which is something I've been working on. And tomorrow I'm planning to wake up when my alarm actually rings. So I used to have a system, just a rule for myself where I'd get my feet on the floor within 3 seconds. Failed to do that this morning, but it is looking positive as compared to what I previously used to do, which was wake up and go back to sleep. So tomorrow morning, hopefully feet on the floor within 3 seconds. There was that. Got offered a job. That's another positive for the day. Yeah, then just ran into a brick wall with opulence. I really want to make opulence work. Actually, I don't know. I can't even say I really want to make it work. At this point, I'm not gonna give up until it works. So I'm glad I got to that point mentally, but it's also a pain in the ass. With the information I've been exposed to over the past 4 months or so, now I know that it's all up to me. Like, if I fail, it is my fault. But I also know that the only way I can fail is if I stop doing it. Previously, I've started many different endeavors and just stopped doing it, but didn't consider it a fail because, oh, the niche, I picked the wrong niche, or oh, this or oh, that. This time, this time around, I know exactly that if I fail, it's only because I stopped trying. I've reset my expectations time wise, so I know that I could be doing this for a year with virtually no results. I hope that's not the case, but yeah. So I'm going to be applying for mentorships or inquiring about mentorships at a bunch of different agencies. Try to find some CEOs contact information. So that's one. I need to learn how to run a social media. That's two. I need to actually, my offers, I don't know, I haven't seen my offer in a while now. So I need to revisit my offer. That's three. I need to figure out the DM framework. That's another one. So that's four. Yeah, a lot to do. And this was a lot of yapping. But good reflection for the day, I think. Yeah, I need to read now. Ooh, this book. Okay, let's get going.